And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Set, 53! Shoot. Easy.
On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down.
I got you, punk. 34 is the mic. 34 is the mic. Quit talking about it and bring it. Hey, check Mike 34. Mike 34.
Now Brady. This one complete to Scott Miller. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down.
Let's bring it. Check 9. Check out. Check it, reload. Check the backer. He's coming. Double up. He's coming, double up. SOS. Whip. Watch the whip.
A shotgun give to Fournette. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. And that gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs. Brady now on first down. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And he's going to get this deep on the Carolina side of the field. We know he's good at catching the football, but then after the catch, he's got escapability.
Not only that, he's got some toughness as well, because you know he's coached very hard to make sure he battles through, breaks tackles, and then they finish with, but don't fumble the football.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, first and goal. Now a play fake, Brady. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal. Brady gives this one off to Jones. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Ronald Jones, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Bucs take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Extra point put through by Succop. And that makes the score 7-0. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. On the return, here comes Amir Abdullah. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. First down is going to go nowhere as he is tackled behind the line of scrimmage. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. He'll dump this one off to Hubbard. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead.
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted, thrown back across his body. Picked off by Jamel Dean. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And coming up on their second drive of the game, had the touchdown last time out. Now they have the football back. Chance to really seize early momentum.
Feels to me like they had a really excellent week of practice. It all came together. But I'll bet you it got galvanized in the locker room in pregame. Somehow I think the head coach, his oratorical skills were on point.
On second and very short, Brady escaping the pressure right. And he'll get that to Fournette, complete. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Now Brady. They'll swing this out to Fournette. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so.
Not only did we just see back-to-back nice gains, but we're also seeing the confidence rise, not just for the guy who caught it, but the guy throwing it as well.
And these back-to-back catches here out of the backfield, that can set something up downfield in a later sequence, right?
A lot of the time, it starts to draw the defense closer to the line of scrimmage. So to your point, show this swing pass, show this check down. Maybe later on you heave one deep when you catch them close to the spot.
A good gain on first, has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Fournette, a first down carry. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Brady now to throw. Flushed out right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. Fournette running out of the gun. And he'll get this to the 40, but that's still going to be a few yards short of the first down. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves him with a 4th down now. They'll go with a big bank, Fournette. Leonard Fournette stops short of the marker on 4th down. And the Panthers will get the football back. Even though they didn't get it, probably the right call. Too long for a field goal and just not a whole lot to gain from a punt there.
Yeah, you wouldn't have really netted very much yardage if you pumped the ball, right? And the thing about a field goal, and you know this from so much experience, the longer the field goal, the lower it comes out off the kick, right? Which means it's got a better chance of being blocked. So you're taking a chance either way. I like the fact they went for it.
The They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Buying time to his left. Now he's going to go deep down the left side. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, when you've got a tight end who can run, you've got to give him a shot to unlock the defense. Want to see what they can get, taking the big shot downfield. That one winds up incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. And now the Bucs deciding to take a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Throwing here on 3rd down, Darnold. Got his man, Robbie Anderson. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold. And he'll air this one deep for Anderson. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Carolina. Robbie Anderson, 53 yards. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game. Zane Gonzalez on for the extra point. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and we are tied here in the second quarter. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Brady going to try and throw on 3rd down. Airing this one out for Evans. A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. That goes as a gain of 37 on 3rd down. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Forced out to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Brady again. Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of it.
So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here and 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you. Shoot! Shadow! Check back 34. Mike 34.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Succop's kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So a good kick there, and they put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the 3.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow. Not the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Man, confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Mike Edwards picks it off, and he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
So after the INT, it's Brady. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
On 2nd down, here's Fournette. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Let's go, D. Tighten up. Let's go, D. Tighten up. Go 50. 34 is Mike. I know he ain't got it. Hey, check Mike 34. Mike 34. Go. 34's a Mike. 34's a Mike. He's coming. Check him. Check him.
Here's Brady to throw. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Throwing now is Brady. Eluding the pressure right. That's to his running back, Leonard Fournette. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. A give to Jones. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And Suckup will put this one right through. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Panthers going to get the football first, trailing here as well as we resume play in this second half. Now Abdullah, the return. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they trail here to begin the second half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right there, and I think this game is still up for the taking for them, because we always talk about turnovers. They had 2 of them in the first half, and once you start talking about if you have 3, 4, or 5, you know it's beyond difficult to try and win a football game with that. Those have to be eliminated. If they take care of the ball, they've still got a shot.
Here's McCaffrey. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Here's Darnold. That'll be caught by Anderson. Touchdown, Carolina. Robbie Anderson, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Panthers have tied this game up. They can take the lead with the extra point.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air, because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and that will put them on top here in the 3rd. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Jones. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, so it was looking good, but nothing there, and now it's 3rd down and inches. On 3rd and short, going with a tight end. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as he's able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. The give is to Jones. And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Now he'll throw with Brady. Escaping the pressure right. He'll drop this off for Bernard. Oh, it's a nickel set here defensively on 3rd and inches.
Still want to be prepared for a pass.
Now a first carry for Giovanni Bernard. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. 9 yards that time. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Getting it out wide here to Bernard. That catch good for only a couple. Throwing again on 2nd down. Brady being chased out left. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Trying to get away, but could not. The sack backs him up 3rd and long. Tough challenge for Brady and the Bucs. Flushed out right. On the run. He'll let this go deep right side. Oh, it's complete. A diving grab there by Brown. 3rd and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert.
We see this happen so often. If you're a defender, it's like watching a bad movie over and over. The pressure's good, forcing the quarterback out of the pocket. But it's a lot to ask for these defenders to stay plastered to receivers long enough. And sure enough, they let a man come open, and the connection leads to a big play.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Back now in Tampa. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. To throw is Brady. This complete to Jones. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Give him 3 on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd down. Now Brady. Flush to his right. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down.
The best quarterbacks that ever played the game all wanted to blend in with their teammates and be one of the guys. But sometimes you got to take modesty and put it aside. You're the franchise quarterback, the face of the team, and the guy that leads them to victory. You have to get down and protect yourself and not take hits like that.
So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. They start on the ground with McCaffrey, and he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Up front, the struggles continue for this offense among the line. What can they do? Change the play calling? What?
I think part of that, yes, changing some of the play calls, some screens, some draws, some misdirection. You want to run any type of a play that will influence these guys to continue to get upfield and find a way to use that against them and slip things in behind them. So some quick passes could work as well. And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick 6 territory. That time, time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the third row.
Dancing to his left, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The 305-pound Ndamukong Suh finding the path to the QB there. And here we go on fourth. Darnold. And Darnold got to be intercepted for the third time. It's Devin White, the linebacker. And it's a pick six. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender. From there, he doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Extra point up and good by Succop, and that makes this a 9-point game. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Now Abdullah, the return. He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. We'll see if they can band back together after the pick six. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A two-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock. Under pressure now, Darnold, and he goes down. Shaquille Barrett put that sack by his name in the stat sheet. To try again after the sack, Darnold. That is caught by Anderson. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 27 yards there, a first down. Faking the give, Darnold. He's got his tight end. It's Tommy Tremble. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. This gain not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. Play action. It's Darnold. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high-percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead, and oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get two. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Jones. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7. To throw is Brady. Quick slant to Brown. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Antonio Brown. 37 yards as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a two-score game. You're inside in 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
Extra point put through by Succop, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. And not much on this one. Takes it from the now on the return. Oh, no, the ball is loose. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And that should just about do it.
Salute when you see me. That jealousy is an ocean, and you either float or you sink.